All right, man, here we are. It's day 2 of Cody's ride. We are at Bill Monroe Campground, and guess what? We were late.
We were.
We planned on getting here before they got here, but
They were an hour early.
I'll be daggone if we didn't get here too late. Whose fault is that?
It's not ours.
It's not?
No, it's not mine.
No, it isn't. Isn't it your fault?
No, it's not
I
my
thought
fault.
everything was your fault.
No, it's not my fault.
All right, I thought it was her fault.
You know what,
All
though?
right.
There's a lot of bikes here. It's a 2-day event. This used to be just a 1-day event, but now it's a 2-day event. They got stuff going on Friday nights, and now today all day. It's pretty amazing how many people came out to this.
And tonight, you know, they've already had a band play. They already had bands on before they even got here. For people that weren't doing the ride, they could come straight out here. Guys, I'm telling you, this is the next big thing in Indiana. All right, we have the boogie. We used to have Biker Fest that used to be right here at Bill Monroe Campground, and since COVID, we haven't had that. Last year, Cody's ride expanded to 2 days out here. We took a ride last night. There's quite a few campers out here for this year. It's like this is really growing. It's becoming something more than just a ride.
Right.
And all right, man, let's just go find some people. Let's go talk to a few people. But you know what else? There's a lot of people here from with other patches on their back than the outsiders. Let's go find out about some other rides that are going to be going on this year. What do you think?
I think that's a great idea. Let's go. Is it hot enough for you?
Hey, it's Cody's ride. That's how we know it's hot enough. It's the hottest day every year, and we're about, 2-3 miles from the pit of hell, I think.
Is that right?
But we're here for the right reason, so that's what's important. Hell of a turnout.
Yep.
Hell of a turnout. We're sweating through things I didn't think we could, but it's not raining.
Yep, which is good.
Yeah, it is good. It's good. It's a great turnout. That we're happy to be here. Happy to be part of it.
So how was the ride?
Very good. Smooth. They did a great job with it. The crowbar was well prepared for us to arrive, and I think the group was a little bit bigger than they were anticipating at the crowbar, but they did a great job taking care of things as always. And then we came straight here. It was a pretty long leg, but beautiful, scenic, no stops, that sort of thing. So it went real well. It was great.
You got here a little early, right?
Yeah, it felt like we might have.
I think you might have.
Yeah, but it went well, and I know they were here last night getting everything warmed up, so to speak. So they were a bit rough when we got there this morning, but no, the Outsiders do a great event. We're proud to be part of it, and we'll continue to every year, of course. And this is what, year 9 for them, I think?
I think so.
Somewhere around there. Started in 2017, so great cause. I love what they're doing, and they're always a great partner for us. So, of course, we're coming up here first Saturday in August, getting close.
All right.
We're getting close, 6 weeks out.
Yeah, it's not far.
No,
not far.
Things are good. Things are going
so
well.
tell us about your ride.
Absolutely. So first Saturday in August there, we're going to be doing Rams Ride once again for the 18th year. 18th consecutive. 100% of the proceeds go to multiple sclerosis research, as you know, which we're extremely proud of. We've raised over $425,000 to date, so we've got some milestones. We're hoping to eclipse 450 this year, so
awesome.
That would be a big deal for us. But we've been doing plenty of planning, of course. We got just a few weeks left, and we're doing some pre-ride work to make sure everything is safe for the riders at any skill level, which has always been important for us. So we're looking for the 18th consecutive to go off without a hitch.
Well, you guys always do an amazing job. You guys do great with the ride, the blocking, and everything else. And I know this ride did a fantastic job. It's not just a 1-day event anymore; it's 2-day event. So they have a lot going on. They got 2 bikes that they're raffling off today, and it's just nice to see you guys. You guys always jump in and help everybody, and we appreciate it, and they appreciate it. So
what you guys do for the community is fantastic, and it's great. I mean, any of the biking community can go out and ride anytime they want. We don't have to pay to ride.
Right.
I mean, it's all about freedom and that sort of thing. But you get an event like this and a cause like this, or a cause like multiple sclerosis, and people are proud to be part of it and donate to it. So that's the big part of it. The planning goes in. I'm fairly certain I'm going to have to talk to Gino. They should probably start calling this Cody's Rally. Frankly.
They should.
It's a whole weekend, and man, they've done some spectacular work to grow it the way that they have. The event's really evolved substantially, it's a lot of fun to sit back and watch, without having to do any of the planning.
Yeah.
We just show up.
That's right.
Yeah.
We just show up and we get to have fun.
That's it. That's it.
All right, Justin. Ladendorf Law has been a sponsor of Steel Horse Thunder for many, many, many years. There's been some changes. What can we expect?
Well, Ladendorf Law is now Ladendorf, Fregiato, and Bigler as of the 1st of this year, January 1st, 2024. It is the same team, the same people. Everyone's still involved. We just simply have a name change. Myself, Dustin Fregiato, and Matt Bigler are now partners with Mark.
Okay. And so the fact that Ladendorf Law is now Ladendorf, Fregiato, and Bigler, you guys are bigger and badder than ever, correct?
Of course, absolutely.
All right, integrity is still the same?
Absolutely.
All right, Justin, I'm glad you guys are on board.
Thank you very much.
All right, Billy, you guys got the ride done here, Cody's ride. We're back out here at Bill Monroe. What a beautiful place this is. Just real
just
quick.
wonderful.
How was the ride?
Oh, it was great. I always love going down through Princess Lake area. It's just so beautiful. It's got plenty of turns and just a nice, relaxing ride all throughout.
It's beautiful down there. Princess Lake, Sweetwater Lake, all that area down there is just great. I actually lived there for about 3 years when I first moved up here to Indiana. Loved it down there. All right, I know we've talked to a lot of people about Cody's ride. We were out here last night. We had a blast out here last night during the bike games and stuff. But I also know, and this is the cool thing, when you see a ride like Cody's ride, or the ride, that the Bombs put on, the Rams ride. You see so many different patches and people from different organizations and everybody helping one another. And that's what I love. And that's why I want to give you a chance to talk about the ride you've got going on later on, I believe September, correct?
September 6th.
September 6th. So tell us a little bit about the ride you put together.
Yeah, so the Downright Perfect ride, we started it 3 years ago, so this will be our 3rd year. Started it basically because my niece was born with Down syndrome, and about 3 months prior to her being born, they did some sort of test to, find out if there's any issues that could happen with a pregnancy. And that's whenever they found out that she was potentially going to have Down syndrome whenever she would be born. And the doctors kind of give them an option, like, hey, if you don't want to deal with this, you can abort, or you can, here's some information.
Right,
and they gave her some dry information, just like, here's what this means, what a Down syndrome diagnosis means, and here's kind of the potential side effects and challenges, going through. So they were just kind of disheveled whenever they first heard that information. And, rightfully so. Whenever you have a baby, or you're planning to have a baby, you have high hopes and dreams that, everything is going to be okay, that, you have high aspirations for them. And then whenever you get some sort of news that, hey, something's not going to be, things are going to be different. Yeah, it's going to be different. And so it can be devastating and unnerving to, know, like, okay, well, my whole vision of how this was going to go down has completely changed. So, but a few days after they got that diagnosis, they ended up getting a gift basket that had a plethora of information, some personal letters and whatnot that basically, hey, this isn't a death sentence or anything like that. It's different, and here's some of the challenges, but here are so many of the benefits. And it warmed my heart on that, which caused me to, okay, well, which organization did that? And come to find out, it was Down Syndrome Indiana and the Lucky Mama Project. So Lucky Mama Project was a subsidiary of Down Syndrome Indiana. Now they've kind of got their own thing, but because they've grown. But I felt the need to help Down Syndrome Indiana because they don't take any money other than what they raise.
Right.
So they don't really get any kind of government assistance or whatnot. So which is unfortunate. But I wanted to help, and so I started up this ride.
And I'll be honest, we came out last year, we covered it last year, and I learned so much when I was out there. I had no idea about the Indiana Downs organization. I didn't know any of that stuff. I was so ignorant to everything about it, and it was just, I remember I made the comment, I said, I want to make this one of the biggest rides in Indiana, because I think I was touched that much last year by it. So I'm going to put it out there right now. When is the date?
September 6th.
September 6th. It'll be a lot cooler then. Hey man, this is the cool thing about Cody's ride. All the auction items. Check out this cooler right here, man. This freaking custom paint job on this cooler. Custom paint on a cooler like this. How badass would this be at the Steel Horse Thunder Cafe? Hey guys, this is the cool thing about Cody's ride. Now that it is a 2-day event, it's out here at Bill Monroe Campground. You see all these campers behind us. You know what? That's why you can come out here, have a fantastic time. You're done with the ride, and guess what? You can enjoy a cold beverage of your choice, even if there's alcohol in it,
Right.
because you don't have to go anywhere. You're not hopping back on the motorcycle. You know what I'm saying? You got your camper.
Because it's so hot, you can get in your camper and cool off for a while and come back out in the sun, and it's all good.
Exactly. Oh man, it's so much fun. I'm so glad that Cody's ride is now ending here at Bill Monroe's campground, and that you're able to camp, be out here for the weekend, and have a good time. You know what? And as I say it all the time, as long as Cody Hall is the main focus of why everybody's here, I'm good with letting it grow. You know what I'm saying? Big shout out to Krambo's. Chris Crampy, world-renowned painter. They have Harley mechanics. They have all the accessories, the bells and whistles that you need for your motorcycle. They do great tire sales there, and they have some really cool attire. Get your swag at Krambo's. US 40 over in Greencastle. That's right, it's the Texaco building, 6.3 miles west of US 231, right off of US 40. You know what they say, Krambo's, they'll get you noticed. All right, Cowboy, we are here at Cody's ride. You got your little Cadillac going here. Sitting underneath that shaded roof. I'm kind of digging this, getting out of the hot sun. We've been talking to a lot of people out here, and there's a lot of other rides going on during the year. I know you've got a ride. I don't know how I found out about it, but it's a little thing called the Steel Horse Thunder Posse Ride.
Oh, that's right. We are going to do that this year, aren't we?
Tell me a little bit about the ride. Do you remember when it is or any of that stuff?
Yes, I do. It's going to be August 24th, which is a Sunday. We always want to do it on a Sunday, easy like a Sunday morning. This year, we're going to move it down closer to you guys. Actually, we're going to start in Martinsville at the American Legion. We're going to go out. We found you got some awesome roads down around there. Buddy.
There are a lot of nice roads down there.
So we found one that goes up through part of the forestry, and then we're going to end up back at one of your sponsors. We're going to end up back at the pizzeria.
Greek's Pizzeria?
Goat, yeah.
The Groggy Goat?
The Groggy Goat,
Greek's
yeah.
Pizzeria, right on.
Yeah, so we'll do about an hour and 15 minute, hour and a half ride. We might stretch a little bit this year since not doing a stop, but found some fantastic roads. It's just like this right here, shade the whole way.
Yeah.
Especially when you go up through the edge of the park. So we're really excited about it.
Sounds fantastic to me. Sorry, I had an ant crawling on me. They're big ants too around here.
Oh yeah.
But I'm looking forward to it. You guys have done a fantastic job the last few years putting that ride together for us. Really appreciate it. I know it goes to help fund the Steel Horse Thunder show and everything else. I know we'll have you on a Facebook Live, as we get closer to that date. Actually, we're not that far away from that date.
No.
It's going to be July before you know it.
Oh,
then we're a month away. So yeah.
It's going quick. Like I said, Nikki will have all the details out as far as the registration. We'll probably do that a little later because we know people on Sunday like to go to church, but we're going to give you ample time to get there and then relax, enjoy yourself, and the whole thing together is not going to take much out of your Sunday. It's going to be easy. We'll meet there and get on our bikes, take off, do about an hour and a half ride. We'll come back to the Groggy Goat and get a big old glass of ice water and or a cold beverage there, and they they're going to do a pizza special for us. So I'm just looking forward to it, and it's always nice to be able to help you guys to get back for everything you and Cindy and Wes and everybody else in your family goes through, every Saturday, dedicating that to go out and cover rides and the Monday Night Lives. And I know it's got to be a lot more than that. There's just so much more than that. And anything we can do to help contribute that to make that easier, we want to do for you.
No, we appreciate it. We appreciate it big time. And, the Grunkey Go does a great job. They'll usually do pizza by the slice. They'll do like big New York slice.
That's what they're going to do for
us.
So.
So, yeah, it'll be a fantastic time there. So, yeah, we'll get together here. How are you doing physically? How are you getting along?
I'm doing pretty good. I won't lie, I have good days, bad days. Sorry I'm talking the way I am now, but I have to take shots in my mouth right now, so that's a little discomforting. But still holding on, just ask for people's prayers, that'll do more than anything. And gonna work towards making a steel horse the first ride I'm gonna be able to do this summer. Today I was able to help out with the outsiders and pull the chase truck, but can't ride in this heat, but gonna set a goal and see if we can't hit that.
Well, and I was going to say the same thing, because I knew you were driving the getaway car today, and I was going to tell you, if that's the case, come the posse ride. That's okay too, because we don't want you to overdo it. If you're able to ride, fantastic. If not, I'd rather you drive the chase truck. I like to call it the getaway truck. That sounds better.
So I want everybody there's already an event there. Please go up and sign up for it. Really like to get as many supporters out there as we can. And if you've never met Scott and Cindy, here's a good day to ride with them, get to meet with them. And hey, if you have a ride, you can put a bug in their ear and move things along, because, if you've ever watched Steel Horse, you'll see it. You might have 17 or 20 people, but when you look the next day, there's 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 views. And if you really want to benefit your ride and your charity, this is free social media like no other.
Yeah, that's the whole thing. The live stays up. They stay up for months. So when we're advertising for something, yes, by the end of that week, after we're done doing it live, it stays up there. And so yes, we do get thousands of views. We get close to 10,000 every time, it seems like, anymore. So. Dale, here we are, man. Cody's Ride, 9th annual. It's hard to believe it's been going on for 9 years now. Let me just ask you, how does this feel to you to see this many people that come out and doing this at Bill Monroe now? For years it ended at your house.
Yeah.
And I was always amazed at how many bikes. You guys could fit a lot of bikes on your property, but now out here, people camping. It's kind of a 2-day event now. How does that make you feel?
Well, since my son-in-law Eugene kind of took over the Outsiders, they took it to another level.
Mm-hmm.
And it's you guys seen it. You've been there from day one.
Mm-hmm.
And it's steadily gotten bigger. A lot of rides will get to a point and taper off, but this keeps on getting larger. And I think it's because of the cause. It's for organ donation.
Right.
And everybody's family at some point gets affected by this. And for me, speaking for me and my wife and my daughter, to keep Cody's memory alive, I can't explain what it means to us.
Mm-hmm.
We stood out at the cemetery today when the bikes went by, and I couldn't swallow for a couple minutes.
Right.
But yeah, it's an amazing event, and all these bikers, everybody in the biker community knows there is no better people.
Yeah.
And it's just hard to soak it in, how big it's gotten and how good it is.
I was very happy when you guys started doing this ride, and I know it was several years after Cody had passed. I understand that. It takes some years before I could get involved after my son had passed. It just takes a while. But now here we are 9 years later, and to see what it's grown into. But you guys didn't have really any growing pains. Your first year, what'd you guys have, 100 bikes out there?
Yeah.
Your first year, which is absurd. You don't have that many on your first year. Most rides don't ever get that many, ever.
No, and you know, my brother Shannon, he was with Cody when he had his accident.
Mm-hmm.
This whole thing started with him and his wife Lily. They came to me in Alameda and wanted to do this, and we said okay. And you know, it happens every year, right around the time of his accident when it went down. And for us, it's been very healing, and it's amazing to look around and see people. And literally, Scott, now at this point, we're talking hundreds of thousands of dollars.
Right.
And the dollars, and it's from these people.
Yeah.
It's for these people, it's for sponsors, it's for people caring. And my son's name coming up, like I said, it's like Eugene said earlier, you know, you're not really dead till you're forgotten about. And Cody he had his accident in 09, his name's getting yelled out tonight.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. And I still hear everybody holler after his name is. You still hear it, and that's the important part.
Yeah.
And that's what I was talking to several people, and it was like, you know, I love seeing it growing like this and everything else. And yeah, we can compare it to almost like a biker fest when they were doing that here and everything else. But the most important thing is the main reason for it all is still Cody Hall. You know what I mean?
Yes.
And that, to me, as long as that stays the focus, I'm great with all this getting bigger and bigger.
It's amazing. The ladies that decorate his grave every year, the people that give money, the people that, you know, you come out here to this auction, you're not going to get a deal, and you don't expect to get a deal.
Exactly.
There is no deals, but here's the deal. When you donate, it's touching somebody's life.
Yep.
And the biker community, there is no better people. And just a humble Hall family. You've known me and my brothers all my life.
Yep.
I really can't describe what it means to us, and I'm just thrilled and thankful to you guys all being a part of this. You've been there from day one. The day he had his accident, I'll never forget it. We was in the ER with him. Scott came in with us. It was a frantic moment. I looked down. This man had a hold of my son's foot, praying for him, and man, I can't tell you, brother.
No, I know, and unfortunately, it seems like yesterday. You know, there's times it seems like yesterday, and you know, I remember getting a phone call at work, and you know, having to rush up to Methodist Hospital or whichever hospital it was. I don't remember now. It's a difficult time. It was one of those things where, unfortunately, you and I became part of a club that I wish nobody had to be a part of.
Yes.
Losing a child, losing a son. But you know, you get through it, and you know, I tell people that all the time. People say, you know, time heals all wounds, and I was like, time helps, you know. But the thing is, with that wound, the scar is always there.
Always.
The scar is always going to be there, and it's always going to be a reminder. There's always going to be certain things. I can promise. It was 09, and there's still days today you hear a certain song.
Oh yes.
Or you'll see a certain person or whatever, and it just immediately you go right back there. But when you have something like this, where you see it's a legacy that gets to continue on, it brings an awful lot of healing. An awful lot of healing with that.
It absolutely does, and like I said, I can't say enough for the people that come out every year, make this a special event. Like you said, this is an event.
Yeah.
You look around here, there's top quality food. Nobody gives away 2 Harley Davidsons.
Right.
You know, I mean, this is, you know.
Yeah.
I'm all for charity, but I'm so proud of this. I'm so proud of what they have done. The families they have helped over the years.
Right.
We constantly get feedback from the people from the first Cody's ride. You know, so as far as the Hall family, this healing, this helps. You're right.
Sure
it don't
does.
go away, but it helps.
Exactly.
Cheers, brother.
How about 90? I got 80. I got 90 back here now. 100.
Wow.
Gobble, gobble. Love you, brother.
Love you too, man.
I got 200.
Well, Cindy, that is another Cody's Ride episode in the books.
Right.
My God, what a weekend, huh?
Oh yeah. I mean, they know how to put on a ride or a rally or a camping
An
trip.
event.
I don't know.
It's a little bit, you know what? And that's what I see happening here. You know, before you know it, you're going to have early bird, you know, on Wednesday or Thursday, and people are going to start camping. I had no idea so many people came out and camped for this weekend
Right.
out here for this event. It's been super, super cool. And again, it's Cody's ride, so you know it's going to be hot. You know what I'm saying? We got we had dry weather.
Right.
It's been perfect. You
It
couldn't
has.
ask for anything better than this.
Yes. So many people showed up, and you know, it's for an awesome cause, and it's fantastic that they've done this where it's not just a one-day event; it's a two-day event now. You know, like you said, it's probably going to eventually be more, but right now, two-day event, and it's always a good time.
It is a great time, and I say it all the time. I hated when the boogie left this campground and went down to Lawrence County. Now, that being said, I prefer the boogie in Lawrence County
Right.
than I ever did here. But it was a sad thing when it left here, and then they had Biker Fest, right? And so then we had Biker Fest here, so it was
Yep.
like, all right, we still get to come back to Bill Monroe for a good biker event. And then that ended with COVID, and now we have
Now we
Cody's
have
ride
Cody's
coming
ride.
here for 2 years in a row, and it's getting bigger and bigger, and that's the way I look at it. It's like, man, before you know it, this is going to be the next Biker Fest, you know what I
Right.
mean? And that's all right with me. It's
They got to
like
change the name to Cody's Ride Event.
Cody's
Ride
event,
rally.
Cody's rally, Cody's
Something.
It is. It really is. But just super cool, man.
Yeah.
Cindy, if people want to learn more about Steel Horse Thunder,
Where do they go?
where do they
Where
go?
do they go? They go to steelhorsethunder.com, and they can click on anything and everything on there to get to whatever they want to get to.
That is freaking awesome. Those are the best directions I ever heard in my entire life. Make sure you check us out on Facebook. On Monday nights, we do a Monday Night Live at 7 p.m. And, you know, sometimes we're live the first Monday of every month. We're live at the Groggy Goat Tap Room in Martinsville, Indiana. We encourage people to come out and hang out with us when we're live there. And we like to share people's rides. So if you have a ride coming up, make sure you meet us on the first Monday of every month at the Groggy Goat Tap Room in Martinsville, Indiana, right across from the courthouse. And we'll get you on the air with us.
Yep.
All right, Cindy, what do you say we take off from here now? I'm cooled off now. We can take off.
Pretty nice.
You know what? I saw a lot of different rides out there, including this like badass golf cart that's
Yep.
leaving here. So it's pretty fitting to say it's not what you ride,
It's how you ride.